Uploading.
I get early, man. Cocktails and cigars. Lay round for it, man. Think it's a game. Cocktail and motherfucking cigars. Now puff on that. Doc Holiday. We about to go live.
Okay.
Yeah, we back.
Yo, what it do? Just got off that hot phone call, baby.
Yes,
Got off
sir.
that hot phone call, baby.
Oh man, what's going on? What's hot about
baby.
it?
I'm on. It's on fire, man, because we got Ciroc, you know what I'm saying? Ciroc finna be an old sponsor, man. Ciroc finna be an old sponsor, man.
Oh,
that's right, Ciroc.
That is
a big one, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm starting my night off, man. I mean, you niggas, man, y'all niggas make a nigga ass want ice cream. Y'all niggas make a nigga ass want ice cream.
Don't talk about it like that, man. The wrong person might hear you.
Hey, man, listen.
The wrong person might hear you.
Hey. And I'm smoking on me a Betty. I'm starting it off with a Betty. You know what I'm saying? I'm starting it off with a Betty. Got my my Ciroc and Sprite. Just finna get the night started, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's gonna be beautiful, man. It's gonna be beautiful night tonight.
Tell me something. Tell me one good thing about that Betty you puffing on.
Hey, man.
Can you tell us one good thing about that Betty you puffing on? You always puffing on Betty. Give us. I
mean, Betty got a thing that's it's almost like it's made for a universe. I mean, it's women smoke it, men smoke it. I mean, everybody smokes it. I mean, because it's not too harsh. It's not too, when people smoke cigars, they don't want it to be too strong, especially women. They don't want it to be too strong where they get, out of whack. So you might see a lot of women smoking on a fat bottom Betty. You know what I'm saying? Of course, we got our own brand, the Cocktails and Cigars 1102. Giamonte, we got the
Yeah.
Doc Holiday 23.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Those are nice smokes as well. But when I want to calm myself down, you know what I'm saying?
Having that
Smoking
itchy?
Yeah. And shouts out to my boy Howard, man, too, with his own cigar. Howard G, yeah. Big shouts out to him, you know what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying? Every now and then, Black Moses, okay. You know what he say?
Yeah.
He you know, he had a tendency to say, "Oh, gee, you know, you always going to Betty, man. You always going to give your money to Betty, and you give your money to Betty them, and you know your own brand, you more than you give your own brand." I mean, and he's right about that. But like I say,
right.
I still smoke Betty. I still smoke 1102 Giamonte. Right. I still smoke Doc Holiday 23. I still, you know what I'm saying? I smoke 23, especially when I'm mad at a motherfucking 23.
Yeah. 23 like Popeyes, like spinach.
I don't know if it's like no spinach.
Yeah, it's like spinach.
But anyway, that's all about me, man. But anyway, what the hell you puffing on? What you drinking on, man? Because you know, I mean, you serious. You something serious.
Hey,
you serious.
What I'm puffing on, man, tonight after the meeting I had with the cocktail cigar staff, man, y'all made me bring out this shit right here. The big gun.
Damn.
Y'all made me bring this out.
Damn. Okay.
I'm just up to here with it. I'm up to here with it. Here. So I need to come back down here with it. So y'all made me bring that out. So I'm on a little Grey Goose with a splash of orange juice, and I got a cherry in there. You can't probably see it because it's drowning. It's upset too. So
that motherfucking chill shit. Wow.
And then I got a cigar, a Torpedo, the very own premium hand rolled cocktail cigar, Torpedo, man. Very nice. Very, very nice brand.
Okay.
Y'all look out for it. It really hadn't hit the market yet, but I'm enjoying the hell out of it. So that's what I'm smoking tonight. Very hand rolled, has a nice leaf wrap around it and a good binder with it. So no, man. So hey, man, that's what I'm on, man. Man, this mid to it could be mid to full.
Mid to full?
So, mid to full. So yeah, hey man. That's what I'm on. I'm enjoying that. I'm excited about tonight. It's a great show. We got none other than Dr. Ted Santos. Yeah, I heard him about
Santos.
I heard him correcting you earlier about the, he had like he was about to come through the system and smack you up by getting that name right. He said put some respect on his name. It ain't Sanchez. It's Santos.
Right. Santos. And from what I heard, they said Santos in English means saint or something like that. So we're gonna let him tell us about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of saint he is, but shit, I wanna, you know what I'm saying? I'm a Santos, and I don't know what kind of saint he is. But I might not visit that one there. But anyway.
But yeah, we got him coming on. We got a great show. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. Man, we want to give a shout out. Go ahead. You got any shout out you want to give real quick?
Well, I mean, listen, can you light up in the basement? I mean, you know what I'm saying? I know,
I like when we come back, I'll be lit up, man. Right now.
Okay. I'm just saying you can light up in the basement, right?
Yeah. I wear pants around here, man. I don't know. You might have a skirt on over there.
Shit. Well, we know who wear the skirt on the show. We know who wear the skirt on the show, boy. They know ain't nothing about no G money. Ain't nothing skirtish about me. So we know who wear the skirt on the show. You know what I'm saying? So hey, man.
Hey, we not gonna get into that.
Right.
We gonna get into that. I got an idea who you.
Hey, listen, okay.
Listen, get into it.
I never mentioned anything about a skirt. You bought that up. But
anyway, man, let's go ahead and go to the inspirational moment.
We're gonna go to the inspirational moment, man, and keep y'all, man. The show is gonna be exciting, man. Don't go nowhere. I want you to hit that share button. I want you to hit that share button right now. Share,
that's
please.
Right. That's right. That's
what
right.
we need for you to do. Share it at this time, man, so other people can see it all around the world. Most anticipating show that everybody's talking about is called Cocktails and Cigars.
Yeah.
Y'all hit the share button. Let's go to the inspirational moment.
Make sure you check us out. WODS Live Facebook, Cocktails and Cigars Facebook, Cocktails and Cigars YouTube. You can go and check us out live right now. You can go as early as now and check us out. Let's go.
All right.
There's only one true blessing in the world. That's life. What you do with it is on you. What you do with your life is on you. God, life is a business. God give you the business, but he ain't gonna manage it for you. That's on you. That's on you. Just take care of yourself. Be good to others, and you'll be all right. What you put, the energy you put out into the world, is coming back. You can believe that. Trust what I tell you. So it's all good to be good.
Yeah. All right, man. Okay.
The energy you put out in the world, that's true one there. I like that one there, man. The energy you put out into the world, man, it comes right back to you, man. That's what I'm talking about, man.
Yeah.
Anyway, man.
What's your thoughts or takes on that?
I mean, hey, man, he really said it. He summed it up, man. The energy that you put out there, man, it comes back to you, man. So, it's only up to you, your destination that you go. You know what I'm saying? If you put in your mind you want to do this or do that, it's all up to you.
So stop waiting on a handout.
Exactly.
Stop waiting on somebody to do something for you. Just go out there and do it. Even if you want to do it and you don't have the money, go do it. If you don't have a vision, go start somewhere. Just start. Just start. But what I like about it is he said God gives you life. And he's not going to manage it for you. God is not going to manage your life for you. That's a true blessing. You have to do it. That's a blessing to have life, to have breathe air on this earth is a blessing. And to be able to have a will body, able body, and a will spirit and a will mind, that's what you need to go out there and do, and just go after your dreams, man. It's a blessing. Start complaining about whatever it is. You know what I mean? Complain about it, but get over it. Just keep working. You know what I mean? Say what you got to say and keep it moving. Let's go.
Keep it moving. Hey, man. Speaking of keeping it moving, man, we're going to go to a quick commercial break, man, and we're going to bring our other guests on, man. It's going to be an exciting show for y'all tonight, man. So don't you go nowhere. I appreciate y'all for hitting that smash button, that share button. Share the show, man. That's what we need, man. More followers like you. That's right. More followers like you. Go to a quick commercial break. We're going to be right back. We got a whole lot more in store for you. Going to bring our other guys on. Let's do it. Okay, baby, we back, man. This cat, he don't know where he went, but man, listen, man. Hey, I don't know, man. The cat he probably had too much to drink. He might be just on the floor. Could he be on the floor? Tell me what y'all think. I don't know. This guy forgot about the show. He forgot about he has a show. What kind of dude this is? Hey, hey, we know who wears the skirt now.
I'm smoking, buddy.
Hey, listen, man. I'm glad you got up off that floor, man. We come back, man. You was out of there. A little bit too much of that big bottle. But anyway, man, my dude Doc, man, I think he all right, man. Hey, how many fingers I got up, man? You all
right? 2.
Yes. Ding, 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 ding. You're right.
Shout out to Kimberlisa.
Kimberlisa. He drunk, ain't he, Kimberlisa? He drunker than a punk. But anyway, man, we're gonna bring out our other guests, man. We're gonna bring out our other guys, our other hosts in the building. Let's bring on my man, Mike Larry. Let's go. Bring him in,
Yo.
What's up? Hold on, before we find out what you drinking on, what you popping on, let's bring in our other homeboy. Yo, boy, Brice.
Yo, what it do, fellas?
All right, man.
What's going on?
We're gonna start with you, Mark. What you drinking on? What you puffing on? I know you can't smoke in the house, but let's at least find out what you drinking on.
Well, anyway, what I'm smoking on, I got a classic Partagas.
Classic Partagas? Okay.
Yeah, 1845. It's one of the original Cuban brands before the U.S. Cuba trade embargo. It kind of looks like a Maduro, but it's not actually.
Okay.
And, what I'm drinking on.
Pronounce that name again.
He Googled that one. Whatever that nigga did, he Googled that one.
Partagas. Yes.
Nigga, you Googled it and looked everything up about it. Partagas. Okay. Shout out to Partagas. Yeah. You ain't got your Giamonte back there?
No, I ain't got no Giamonte right now. I got to re-up on the Giamonte.
Okay.
I'll definitely go out there and get that, but I got to go out there and re-up myself.
Don't forget about our sister brand, man. Don't forget about our
1102
Giamonte. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Our Missalina 1973. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget about that one. You know what I'm saying?
That Dark Holiday Strawberry 23 as well.
That Dark Holiday 23.
And after the meeting, like what Doc said earlier, after the meeting we had earlier, I'm on that B&B. I'm on that. Yeah, if I can get it right. I'm on that B&B.
All right. Straight from the
I see you, man.
Straight up.
Take that shot, man. Stop bullshitting. Take that shot. Let me see you be a grown man. That was a sip. That wasn't no shot, but that was a sip. Come on, bro.
You talking to a dude that take 4 horseman shots? Come on, man.
So show me one.
Come on, man. Do you know what a 4 horseman shot is?
Show me one.
That's Jim, Johnny, Jack, and Jose
Quavo.
Show me one.
Show me just one. I just need
Johnny, Jack, and Jose
I want to see one.
Jose Quavo mixed together, man. You want to see one?
Okay. Show me one. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Only on cocktails and cigars.
Put some hair on your chest.
Move right along. Yo, boy, Brice. What's going on, man?
That's right. We just put that hair on that man's chest.
What's going on with you, man? What's going on with you? Hey, good to see y'all fellas, man.
Good to see you too, man.
Look like you got your new mic, man. You kind of far and still sound good.
Oh, man.
Yeah, you got your new mic, huh?
I'm trying to up my game, man, like you fellas. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, but look here. Today I'm on that. I think I'm following G Money here. I'm on that fat bottom.
Oh man, boy, look at you, boy.
I think he's getting a kickback now. I think he's getting a little kickback.
Well, listen, I was getting ready to say something bad about you, but I can't even say nothing bad about you, boy.
Y'all know, man. This right here, man, is a good dark and oily. It's in a Maduro wrapper. You know what I mean? And it comes in a Nicaraguan filler.
Oh.
No, excuse me, filler and binder. Filler and binder. So,
Silver and binder.
yeah, so
Okay.
this is a good cigar, man.
Hey, man.
Nicaraguan filler
Listen.
and Nicaraguan binder.
Yes, sir.
I like that. I like that. Oh, hold on. What we got behind? What's happening down on the other side? What's going on? Hey, man. Hey, you gonna get in trouble.
Look at him.
Hey. Down
I
below.
want to pair it with some Moscato tonight.
But hold on. Down
Okay.
below me. What are you doing, man? You smoking? You in the house?
Come on, bro. Act like this is not the first time, man. Come on, man.
Fat bottom Betty and Moscato. Okay, we got this.
You drinking Moscato?
Yeah.
Well, you get half of your points. you get you fun it up when you take that Moscato. You was right on point with that fat bottom Betty, and then when you came back with the Moscato.
As much wine as this dude drank on the show, what are you kidding me?
I ain't messing with you guys, man.
Are you kidding me?
I'm taking it easy, bro.
Pull up the F1 episodes to see who drank the most wine on here.
Okay, I forgot. Top Flight got to go to work tomorrow. Top Flight got to go to work tomorrow. I understand.
Don't let him do you like that, yo, boy.
Hey,
Don't let him do you like that, man.
everybody put them up, man. Put them up, man. The
Don't let him do you
Moscato,
like that.
the heavy drinker down there, my man Mar.
Yo,
Drinking
What do you drink? What you drink?
I see you didn't study. You know what I'm
You
saying?
said Moscato, right?
I'm drinking apple Ciroc and Sprite.
Look at it. He
Apple
wait.
Ciroc and Sprite.
shout out to Apple. So long.
All right.
Apple Ciroc
Hey,
and Sprite.
man.
Toast to y'all fellas. Come on, let's bing them up. Let's bing them up.
I don't drink my
Bing 'em up.
I gotta wait till
Only on
commercial
cocktails
break.
and cigars. Bing, 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 bing.
Hey, toast to a good show.
Good show.
Leave something the people can leave with.
Give me a 30-second fill up your drink, man. Y'all give me a 30-second fill up your drink. I
Let's
need
go.
to fill up my drink. Give me a 30-second fill up your drink. Fill up your drink. Okay. Hold on. Look like dude hit the floor again. 2 people hit the floor. Damn.
Man.
Yeah.
Well, look, we did say 30 seconds.
Right. You can't look here. This cat is still on the floor. Hey, wake up. Doc. We on the
Look
show.
here, look here. Move right along, man. We have a great show for you tonight.
Yeah.
Hey, we're looking for our guest, man. Is our guest anywhere backstage? Mr. Santos, is he anywhere in the building?
He's not in the building right now. You know what I'm saying? What Amir Davis said. I'm drinking that juicy juice. Okay, I hear you, Amir Davis. Shouts out to my man Amir Davis out there, boy. Hey, Amir, boy, keep doing what you're doing in the community, man, because that's the people need. They need more guys like you in the community, man. Doc, you all right?
Good job, Amir. Keep
Good job,
doing
Amir.
that.
You know what I'm saying? Amir keeps you posted up with a lot of things that go on right here in Orlando, in our backyard. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, Amir, send me something in. I think they said 5 or 6 people got shot at the club last night down there, Taboo. Send me something on that, Amir. I mean, you know, give me an update on it. You know,
Check in with us, Amir. So
check in with us, Amir, so we can find out what's going on. I mean, was it some of our people? I mean, anybody gets shot is some of our people, though. I mean, but
Yeah, just check in so we can have the proper
update, right? Because
Yeah,
I'm probably saying it wrong or whatever. Y'all know me. I get the news late.
Hey, we lost a legend yesterday.
Oh
Yes.
man, shout out to my boy.
Yeah, Russell.
11
Man.
rings.
11 rings.
11.
11,
Yeah.
yes.
Nobody
11.
topped that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's take a moment of silence for my man Bill, man.
Let's do it.
Let's put everybody put the cigar up, man. Put the cigar up for Bill.
Let's do it.
Okay. Let them know, Doc, who we lost, man. Who we lost, and you know what I'm saying. Why we toasting about this
Bill
guy.
Russell, man. He's one of the most decorated players that ever hit the planet Earth. He has 11 championships. He was also a player on the court and a player off the court, man. Bill Russell.
Bill Russell. Yeah.
The GOAT. That's the GOAT.
Yes. Yes.
That's all I got to say about that. Let's pass it on to my boy M. Larry.
Okay, M. Larry, you got.
Hey, man.
I mean, you said it all.
Guy, man. Yeah, you know, said it all. He was a hell of a guy, man. Hell of a guy.
Does anybody in there got more range than Bill Russell?
No.
And another fact about Bill Russell, you know, he was the first black coach.
Right.
The
first black coach.
Like player coach or just
coach?
Coach. Okay.
No, player coach.
He actually coached the Boston Celtics back in the day.
Yeah. Now the second most player with the most rings is Robert Horry.
Yeah, he got 7.
Yeah.
Robert Horry. Okay, you know, I know a little bit about the sports, man. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? So Robert Horry is the second one by 7. Yeah. And don't nobody even give a damn about Robert Horry.
But he earned all 7. He hit game-winning shots in all 7. That made them win the championship. So he played a big part. He wasn't no role player. Nobody that just on the team just to get a ring. No. Shaq and Kobe wouldn't have some of the rings they got if Big Bob didn't hit those threes that he hit at the end of the game to win the game. When Kobe missed, or Shaq missed, and the ball got tipped out to him. He just drained the 3.
Drained the 3.
He did that all his whole entire career. Big shot
man.
Bob is what they call it.
Again, man. Bob. Shout out to the legend, man. Bill Russell.
Yeah.
Hey, also hey, Sean, can we research and the lady's name that was on Star Trek, the black lady that we lost as well?
Oh yeah.
On Star Trek, I heard something about that too.
Her name.
She broke that barrier for interracial couples on TV.
Right.
She landed the first kiss.
You niggas make a booty on ice cream, but boy, you niggas tell some good shit when a nigga drinking.
Hey, did we get our guest the link?
Yeah, the guest is link, man. We gonna do, you know what I'm saying?
Whoever niggas he's talking to, I don't know who the niggas is, but okay.
You motherfuckers. Yeah, you motherfuckers.
I'm enjoying my cigar.
But look, I tell you what.
I ain't gonna tell you
that, man.
This we're gonna go to a sponsor commercial. We're gonna go to a sponsor commercial. Sponsor that takes over cocktails and cigars each and every week. Also, you can find us at YouTube. Let them know the YouTube link, Doc. The YouTube link.
YouTube Cocktail Cigars. Also, you can check us out WODS Live. That's on Facebook. Make sure you check us out on Cocktail Cigars Facebook. Also, man, go follow us on Instagram. My Instagram turned up, man.
Turned up.
You can see what we got going. Cocktails and Cigars _ Cocktails and Cigars _
That's right. We're gonna take a sponsor break and then, man, we're gonna don't go nowhere. This show gonna be exciting, man. We're gonna bring our guests on, man. This thing finna turn up or not. So y'all get ready for it.
Yes, sir.
Let's go take our little sponsor break, man, and we gonna be right back. Don't go nowhere, man. Don't go nowhere. Keep it locked.
Right here. We're going to drop this exclusive about our upcoming ebook. It's the ultimate post-op care manual, your guide to a lavish recovery. Woo! How exciting. And when we say ultimate, we mean ultimate, all right? This manual is full of tips and pointers and recommendations to help you with a speedy and lavish recovery, all right? Yes. It comes complete with tracking tools that are printable that you can use to keep track of your progress. And even more exciting is that if you're one of the first 100 people that purchase here local to the Conyers area, we're going to throw in a free measuring tape or tape measure so that you can keep track of your measurements. So how cool is that? But you have to come in to pick that up, okay? Awesome. Okay, and so next, and for that manual that I mentioned, the pre-sale for that post-op care manual, it begins on August 8th, and the book is set for release on September 5th. So guess what? You can get a free snippet of this ebook just so you can check it out. And the way that you do that, you visit our website, www.lavishrecoverycare.com, and join our mailing list. All right, and when you sign up to join the mailing list, it'll take you to a page that will allow you to download that snippet, and it'll let you sign up to be contacted when the pre-sale begins so that you'll be one of the first in line. We got some special pricing going on for those who pre-order. All right.
Speaking to them about.
Yeah. Right here,
Back.
cocktails and cigars.
Yeah.
We got it.
Ain't nobody on the floor this time, man. I'm proud of you guys.
Yes, sir.
I'm proud of you guys. But anyway, man, like I said, man, we got a very exciting guest coming up, man. Don't y'all go nowhere, man. It's gonna be exciting, man. You know what I'm saying? You guys doing y'all thing, man. I'm glad y'all puffing on y'all cigars that y'all chose. I want to know that cigar mark that you one more time. I'm trying to Google it, and I'm trying to make sure I get it proper pronouncing of it. Can you give it to me one more time?
Partakers.
Yeah,
Partagas. Partagas.
Okay. Is it a Robusto or what?
It's one of the original Cuban brands from the U.S. before the U.S. and Cuba trade embargo.
Okay.
It looks like a Maduro because it's dark, but it's not a Maduro.
Okay. But hey, man.
All right, man. Hey,
exciting.
Appreciate that.
You know what I'm saying? I like to learn about these cigars too, so I appreciate that.
And on the cocktail side, shout out to my boys over there at Lamborghini, man.
Lamborghini.
Okay.
Right.
Oh, okay. I see you, M. Lard. Don't do it.
Anyway,
Don't break it out. Hold on, M. Lard got something special.
He bringing it up. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Damn.
Special.
So when we hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm gonna go ahead and pop it.
No. Okay, I like that.
So let's get to 1,000 subscribers before I pop that. But shout out to Lamborghini over there, my boys over there at Lamborghini.
Shout out to Lamborghini.
Shout out to Lamborghini. Anyway, the prom coming up this Saturday. It's going down right here in Orlando. Shout out to my man.
Grown
you know what I'm saying?
Prom.
Yeah, the grown folks prom. My man Papa and Melissa. Papa doing his birthday, so big shouts out to my man Papa.
Shout out to
Big Papa.
Shout out.
Big Papa.
Big Papa.
Huh?
Big Papa.
Big Papa.
The Big Papa, the one that ride around in the Bentley.
Yeah,
the whole shit up. Yeah. Big Papa.
Yeah.
That guy there.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So speaking of the prom, you know what I'm saying? They said, Gregory Turner done something special. So
let's see what you got.
Let's see what we
Let's take a look. Right here.
Let's take a look at it. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what's popping.
What Greg want? Hello, Gregory.
Hey, Mimi. You heard about the prom? August the 6th? I would love to be the one to take you.
Yes, I've heard about the prom. But you're late. I'm going with G Money, and he's coming to pick me up in his nice Titan. His nice big white Titan. So if you don't have anything bigger than that or better than that, and you ain't doing it big, I can't go to the prom with you, because I have to go with G Money, because he always does it big.
Okay, I'm going to show you something big. I got you.
Are you gonna outdo him? Okay, we'll see. All right. Bye, Greg. You a different kind of crazy, but I like it.
All right.
Yo.
Hey man,
Shout out to the valet parking that.
Yeah.
hey
you
man,
know.
that was a big round of applause, man. Big round of applause.
Yeah. Appreciate y'all fellas, man. I mean, you know,
that was a good job, G. We
Gregory
appreciate
Turner
you.
do things a little bit different than, you know,
Yeah,
me.
yo,
G Money, I'm sorry.
We appreciate him sharing that with us.
Right.
But meanwhile, like I said, what we got? We so corny.
Corny.
I almost thought she said we so horny. So
Luke.
And we're gonna say that. We're gonna say that for Santos.
With that being said,
Santos.
this next guy, do we have him backstage? Is he ready?
Santos.
Is he ready to come on? I'm ready to
He
bring
ready,
him
he
on.
ready, Doc. He ready.
ready.
Do your thing, nigga. Do it. Do it.
Right now. Coming to y'all seen this man everywhere, man. He's the author of Here's Why You Can't Find Love. We're gonna bring him right on, no further delay. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Ted Santos.
Yo, Dr. Santos.
What's going on, Doctor?
Dr. Santos.
Thanks for having me back, man. It's my pleasure.
Okay.
Oh man, but you look like you ain't changed from the last episode.
Man, he hasn't even
Still looking good over there, we see.
You still looking good.
You
man.
still looking good. How you doing there, Dr. Santos?
Santos.
as well as my name, man. Santos.
Santos.
Okay, I got you. You all right, my brother? You all right, man? We
You gotta
love
put that
you.
sauce on it. You gotta put that sauce on it.
If you're going to be
Yeah.
spoken Cubans, you have to be able to say Santos.
Santos.
Ted Santos.
Okay, well, listen, man. Listen.
Hey, man.
Before we get started, let the people out there know how you really. I mean, you say don't the sex part. I want to hear about the sex part. Just tell them how you sum it up. Say that for me right quick.
Sex part.
We're gonna get into it. We're gonna get
Yeah,
into
he
it.
don't know. What's going on, if you
Don't withhold it. That whole thing that I said.
Don't withhold it.
Don't withhold it. You robbing a bank when you withhold it.
Exactly.
Robbing the bank.
Yeah.
Let it all flow.
So, are you drinking on anything?
Well, you know, I have this odd policy in my life. So it's not that I don't drink. When I do drink, I only drink for a special occasion. I only have one special occasion.
Okay.
The way my special occasion looks, and for all your people who've seen me before, they know what that sounds like. I'm at her place, I'm at my place, and we drinking whatever she likes. And we're 100% having sex at some point after.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Okay.
Hit the drum.
Yeah. So you only drink when it's time to get it on.
No, then I'd be an alcoholic, right?
You only drink when you're having sex, huh?
Yeah, I'll be an alcoholic. No, I don't drink to have sex. However, if my woman says, "Do you want to drink?" she knows what's happening.
Wow.
Okay.
So that's her way of saying, that might be her way of saying, you know what I want, right? So she's like, "Let's drink tonight."
Yeah.
No.
I got your favorite drink for you.
Yeah.
Yes, I like that. I like
Can
that.
you come a little closer to the mic a little bit? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there we go.
I like
Yeah,
that, Santos. Yeah, because we want to be able to hear you, man. You saying some,
Yeah.
you speaking some volume right now, man. Serious.
So,
Right.
So there's a lot of stuff that we didn't cover the last time we had you on the show, and we want to kind of go ahead and dig into it, man, and let you go ahead and kind of elaborate on some of the stuff that you didn't cover the last time you was here with us. You know, again, I want you to go ahead and reiterate the book that you're the author of, and let the viewers know out there, and then we go ahead and get into it.
So the book is called "Here's Why You Can't Find Love," and there's a thank you.
Okay.
So there's a punchline, and what it seems as though if I tell people, like I said to you guys the last time, the reason why people don't find love is because they're looking for it, and so it seems like I need to like lay it out a little more. So I want to ask you guys some questions. I think everyone knows who Usain Bolt is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Question about Usain, and I'm doing an IG live, so I see everyone in the house watching. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Does Usain Bolt, does he deserve to have a gold medal for the 100 and 200 in the Olympics?
Does he deserve to have a medal?
Did he earn the right to have a medal? Does he deserve to have medals, gold medals, not just any medal?
Yeah, I feel like he does. I mean,
Yeah.
for all I feel like for all the hard work and dedication that he has put in through the years, and you know what all that he has went through to achieve those things, I think he deserves it.
Okay, and
go ahead, Money.
and my input is, I mean, the man fast as hell. I mean, he deserves. I ain't even talking about what he talking about. Talking about all the work. If he worked out the day before, he whooped that ass that he whooped, he gets points. Period. It don't matter about he all the years he put in.
Yeah, that matters. That
man did it
hard
in
work
one
matters.
night. In one night he did it. 100 and 200.
Well,
That's a lot of work that built up.
That's a lot of work.
I think
Yes.
I think what Brice saying is he wouldn't be able to achieve that goal if he didn't put the work in before. See, that's what the problem with a lot of people today. They think they can just wake up and be an overnight success without any work
just run for
behind
gold.
it. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
think they can just hit it.
but when you
It
say
doesn't work that way.
the man, see, I don't think y'all really, he preaching on something that I know about that. The man lost in the 100, you know what I'm saying, a month before that. He came in, I want to say, second or third place.
Right.
The man lost.
Right.
He lost 3 months before the goal. I mean, he tore it up then. I know what you're saying, Brice.
But that's just like when you play, when you in the playoffs, you can lose all season but get to the playoff and win a championship. So it's all about performing when it's time to do it. Yeah.
Okay. 0-0 when we get to the playoffs.
But anyway,
regular.
Go ahead, Mr. Santos. Go get to the point that you're trying.
Just say to Brice's point, if you read some of Bolt's interviews, he says some days he trained so hard he vomited in the middle of practice. How many people have that kind of commitment? People say, "Oh, I do it because I'm passionate about it." As soon as it gets ugly and you vomit it and it doesn't feel good, people are like, "Oh, this doesn't resonate."
I'm done.
Feel right,
Yeah.
right? I'm out, man.
I'm out. Yeah.
Feels right.
Yeah.
So Bolt trained hard. When they got second or third, he holds the world record. So maybe it's fair. Maybe it's fair to think about it like this: you have one guy who trains to make it to the Olympics, and he makes it. Another guy trains to get a medal, right? And then you get the guy who trains to break records. That's what Bolt did. Bolt didn't just train to make it to the Olympics. That cat trained to break records. He did that,
I agree.
Right? So,
I agree.
So everyone can see why Usain Bolt deserves a gold medal.
Right.
So,
I like that.
So, in regards, what does this have to do with?
Absolutely.
Where you going with it at? Where you going with it?
So, and it's the punchline of the book. Why do most people deserve love?
Why do most people deserve love?
Because you think they didn't work for it?
Why does anyone deserve love?
Why does they deserve love?
Any human on the planet. Why does any human on the planet deserve love? And we understand why Usain Bolt deserves a gold medal. It's clear. You didn't even have to see him train. You saw the results, right? And you can read about his training. The guy has form. You watch him run. It's effortless. I mean, you watch other people like pumping hard, and this cat is just.
And he's 6'6".
Can I and tell me if I'm wrong, Mr. Santos. The way I feel that my wife deserves my undying love is because of throughout the years.
Okay.
I have seen her put in the work. I have seen her, her performance. I have seen her put up with me throughout the years. That's just hard work alone. You understand? And the way that she takes care of me, that's hard work.
So she deserves. She deserves.
She deserves that gold medal. 2 or 3, 4, 5, 6 gold medals. Because she put in the hard work, and that's what I see.
Your wife earned love is what you say. So So I'm gonna say something that a lot of people may not like. and Hollywood has
you on the right show.
Hollywood has given people a false sense of reality around love. So love conquers all you need is love. You hear all these things about what love
and hip hop.
Love will save your relationship, your marriage.
Right.
All you need is love, right? Just get love. So I think I'm asserting, and that's what my book is saying, that love does not create a great relationship. Love is a byproduct of a great relationship. So if you don't know how to create a great relationship, why should anyone love you? Like, what if you're lousy at relationships and you just now feel entitled? That's like walking around saying you're entitled for a gold medal and you didn't put in the work to make it.
You didn't put in the work.
So how do people develop themselves to be able to create a great relationship? Or do they think things magically happen like Disney and fairy tales? And so this is where I say we're having a dilemma with relationships. People are focused on, they want the love first. They don't want to go do the work. That's like wanting the gold medal first. Just give me the gold medal. I'm worth the same as Usain Bolt, but you didn't put in work.
Right.
I like that, Dr. Santos. Santos. Hey man, listen, we Ebonics over here, man. You know what I'm saying? We Ebonics. Whatever how it sound, it's coming out right.
It's gonna come out for him.
Right, it's gonna come out right. But this might just be the hood way of them saying. You know what I'm saying? So you might just get the hood version of the way I say it. So I mean, don't let me fuck up your name, but just remember the people gonna know you by whatever name you say you are.
Well, that's a great point, though.
But hey, I like your point, though. It's great.
That's definitely a deep point.
Right. I mean, so my intake is, I mean, the people these days they use the word love in a different way. I mean, love is just almost like a word. It's just something to say.
Well, he's right. Relationships is work, though. I mean, you got to put in work.
Right, it's just something to say right now. Hey, I love you.
You got to put in work. So both people got to put in work.
Well,
right.
People are using it the wrong way to me. My definition of it.
Lowery, what I'm getting at is you put in the work before you even meet someone, and then when you're still putting in the work, it's like Money said. Usain could have showed up and trained one day before. Everyone knows that didn't happen, right? Not saying it's impossible, right? Like, he could come down from planet Krypton and be running faster than everyone else, right?
Yeah.
Until that happens, people are training, right?
Yeah.
Because you'd be surprised how much form and technique. So here's the deal. Your mindset. So if you're a person, because Brice, if you the way you described, right? There's been times where you and your wife had a misunderstanding, and sometimes misunderstandings blow up, and then you find out, damn, that it was really a misunderstanding. We really didn't even have a problem, right?
Right.
So how do you manage conflict? How do you handle things when it's not going your way? And if you don't have the mindset to be able to effectively manage that, then you're gonna blow things up. And then what most people do is say, "I'm out of here because this is too much work."
Yeah. Hold that thought, Santos, right quick. We're gonna take a quick commercial break, and we're coming right back. I need you to save that, Dr. Santos, for that
Santos.
Santos.
Just stop trying to say it. Let's go to
when we come back. Right.
Let's go to commercial, man. Just stop.
We back. Hey, man.
Good. You watching one of the hottest shows in the land.
You got to understand. These guys are,
Wait a minute, real quick. Let's put the call in number because we got a lot of people trying to call in.
Let's
put the call in number up.
Okay, let's put it in. Let's go.
Hey, what's going on? What's going on? Good to see you.
404-955-8651. That is the number to call in. Call in right now. And you're on Cocktails and Cigars. But anyway, following back up on that question, that last statement that you was making. You know, I'm getting your name all wrong, but these guys are not from the hood, so some of the guys are not from the hood, but so they might not understand. I'm making my lingo out to my other brothers, and this guy Brice, he's like top flight.
Yeah, I'm just trying to put some respect on the name.
Okay, I hear you. We got you, sir. I understand.
I might not know who you're talking to. I might start looking around and saying, start calling me Tony and Santiago.
No. But
all those other things.
Yeah. Right. We definitely appreciate your time, taking the time out to come on here. So we definitely want to respect your name. So let's get his name right. We good. Let's go.
Yeah, I appreciate you, Dr. Santos, for being on.
Hold on, we got a call coming in. Hold on. Yellow. You on Cocktails?
Hello.
Yes. Hey, how you doing?
What's your name and where you calling from?
Hey, this Lady J. How y'all doing?
Lady J.
Lady J in the building.
Hey.
Okay, Lady J in the building.
Ow.
You understand? So
Shout out to T-Love.
Exactly.
Yes.
So look, we're talking about love. We got my man Dr. Santos on the show. So what was the question? Ask that question again, please, sir. Can you ask that question, Doc?
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm in the studio.
Yeah, Lady J, we got Dr. Ted Santos on the phone, and he's the author of the book, Here's Why You Can't Find Love. Do you have a question for him?
Well, I wanted him to ask the question, Doc.
Well, go ahead. Well,
That-
go ahead.
What's the question?
What was the question, Doc? You there?
There's. Do you
Doc,
have a
you there?
question? Do you have a question for Dr. Ted Santos?
No. Doc, I wanted him to rephrase the question, but it looked like he froze.
Who, me?
Are you there?
No, I'm here.
No, I'm talking about
Everybody's
Doc.
live, man.
Doc,
Everybody's live.
can you ask her the question that you asked earlier?
You're talking to me, right?
Yes,
So
I'm talking to you.
I asked, why does anyone deserve love?
Why does anyone deserve love?
That's the question.
Lady J, can you answer that question?
Why does anyone deserve love?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, because that can be interpreted in the numerous ways. You could be asking for his relationship, for his family, for his life. Like, what do you mean?
We're going into relationship.
In a relationship. Why should anyone feel like they deserve love in a relationship without bringing anything to the table?
Well, when it comes to love, it's like you're giving yourself to each other.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So with that aspect, it's about respect. It's about life. It's I don't have to say it. It's about compatibility. You know, it goes to numerous of things. Lifestyle. It's just a whole different level to love when it comes to relationship.
So why should anyone love you? So they respect you. They don't have to love you.
I didn't hear the question.
Say it a little bit louder. Bring your mic come a little bit closer, Doctor.
Okay. So someone can respect you. It doesn't mean they love you. But why would someone love you?
He say if someone don't respect you, they don't love you. What did he say?
No, he said someone can respect you, but doesn't necessarily mean that they love you.
They can respect you, but why do they have to love you?
Because it's just like why are you wasting our time and why are you wasting the time in the relationship if you know you're not capable of giving out any love? You taking that person's life for granted, but you want all the attention for your life. You want all the attention, you want all the love, but you don't want to return it back.
Right. Okay, Doc.
So wait. Is she saying that love is some automatic thing?
He's saying,
you have to. Okay. No, it's not automatic, but you have to grow to love each other.
Right.
No. There's where the challenge is. How did you earn the person's love? I can know.
How do you earn it?
Right. I can know you for 10 years, and it doesn't mean I can respect you for 10 years. It doesn't mean I'm ever going to love you.
And he's saying,
why? Well, that means you have issues within your heart.
Hey. Right.
Because
I agree with Lady
J.
That's
something that you holding on past issues or past relationships or past hurt that you don't want to let go. So you feel obligated, or you feel like somebody owes you something, or it's something to the point where you don't want to release love to somebody that's been with you over 10 years. How can you not love somebody? How can your heart not be open?
That's a long time, though, Doc.
That's the point. It's people just expect that it's supposed to automatically happen. Like I'm entitled to it. You should do it because you've been with me. That's like working in a job and saying, I've been here for 10 years. I should be the CEO. That's insane. Or I've been running track for 10 years. I should get a gold medal in the Olympics.
But don't you think it should be summed up within 2 years?
No. So here's what the biggest problem is. It's what I addressed in my book.
Okay.
Most people see love has nothing to do with feelings. Most people think I feel good with you, and that means my next step is to love you. And it's the unfortunate part is it's way that feeling is really primal. All it is nature's way of saying, I want you, man and woman, to make more human beings. So go have sex. I give you these good feelings. All our brain does is secretes dopamine, oxytocin, endorphins, and we feel good with that person. But nature designed us that way so that we could have sex. But it doesn't have anything to do with love. And people mistake that. Because I feel good with you, Now you owe me love, but you've technically done nothing to earn love.
Misha Staples says 100, 100. I guess that means what you saying is 100.
Mr. Santos, Santos, could you tell us where you can get the book from?
Yeah,
tell the viewers.
So this is the cover. It's called "Here's Why You Can't Find Love." You can find it on Amazon, Kobo, Walmart, any online bookstore. They'll have it.
But hold on, we got Lady J on the line. Lady J, I mean, did you think he cleared up some of the questions that you asked, or are you confused, or what's going on, Lady J? I mean, talk to me.
Well, I only heard like little end pieces of the conversation because I had to stand outside. But you said he has a book,
right? He has a book. And tell us the name of your book.
Good.
So the book is called "Here's Why You Can't Find Love," and the punchline.
Why you can't.
Here's
find
why
love.
you can't find love.
Right. And I'm
okay.
Santos. The punchline of the book is: love does not create great relationships. Love is a byproduct of great relationships. So before you can start looking for love, do you know how to create a great relationship? And you're actually, Lady J, you're saying some good things about compatibility. Respect is not something I look for in a relationship. That is.
No, you're correct.
I don't go into a relationship looking for respect. Almost that, because that's like saying I'm worried about someone disrespecting me. That, for me, that's like approaching it like a victim. So, are we compatible? Do we manage money? Do we have compatibility in managing money? Do we have the same kind of communication? Or does one of us shut down because communication is complex? I don't know the right answer, so I don't talk about those things. Like when you start putting barriers in a relationship and saying, I won't discuss that, now we don't have space to grow because you just confined us, right? Are we compatible intellectually? Are we compatible sexually? How do we resolve conflict? Are we compatible when life is not going the way we want? And it could be not going the way we want when we're in a conversation, or it could be anything: friends, family, job, hell, finding a parking space. You see people.
Okay, listen. I got a question for you, Doc. Okay, what do you do when your friend that you dealing with, they dealing with an issue that they got going on, whether it's personal or family, and then they bring it out on you? I mean, how do you deal with that?
I'm comfortable.
Huh?
I am comfortable with that. If I'm not there as a sounding board or someone she can brainstorm with, then why does she need? Then maybe we have good sex and we need to admit that's all this is, sex. And then we can have all those biochemicals secrete and we can feel good, but that's what it is. But if she can't come to me and say, I'll give you an example. I was a woman who lived with me. One of her problems, she said, and she was 26 at the time. She said, my parents treat me like a child, right? So she was a little frustrated about it. And I said to her, your parents are always going to respond to what you present to them. And she said, oh, you don't understand. My parents, they see me as their little baby, blah, blah. So we had a whole conversation about it. And she went home for Thanksgiving and came back and said, oh my God, I have a new relationship with my parents. They treat me like an adult. Because she understood it was what she had to present. Now, I could have just blew that off and said, I don't want to talk about that. But if this is my woman, the easier life is for her, the better my relationship.
The better your relationship is.
Right.
You're right.
I like Santo. Let's go into the comment that Mojo 7073 said, put in the work first, heal, unpack the baggage, grow up. Don't bring all that to the table.
Exactly.
So what do you feel about the different baggages that are brought to the table?
What does Mojo mean by that? Read that comment again, Brice, because I'm not understanding that all the way.
Hold on to past, holding on to stuff, holding on.
But hold on, Lady J. Let me Brice, read it one more time. I'm not, I'm like, but go ahead, read it one more time so I can fully understand.
All right, Mojo said, put the work in first. Heal, and I'm assuming they're saying heal yourself.
Yeah, heal yourself.
Unpack the baggage. Grow up. Don't bring all that to the table.
So basically, all he's saying is don't bring the baggage to the table. Leave what happened and hurt you
in your last relationship. In the last relationship.
Exactly.
Don't bring that to this current relationship.
Okay.
Yeah, don't penalize.
Listen, it was only listen. When I rode that short bus, it was only one other nigga that was on that bus, and that was Doc Holiday. Shit.
Well, all I'm saying is,
it was only one other nigga that was on that bus. That was Doc Holiday. He had on that helmet. His helmet was a little bit bigger than mine.
All I'm saying is you got to listen. You want to attend and listen.
I understand. That's why we are the Doc.
That's why God gave us 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason.
So my question to Mr. Santos, Doctor. What do you? How do you deal with that? You know, because oftentimes people do come in a relationship with baggage. You know, how do you deal with that, and how do you manage that?
Do you give them tools?
Absolutely, but you know, even before you have your first relationship, you come into the table with something, right? Some kind of disappointment, some kind of trauma. I mean, I don't want to get too deep, but they say birth itself, when you come out, that's your first trauma. That might be your first trauma, right? You may have had trauma in your mother's belly, but so you are carrying some trauma with you, right?
Right.
If you had a 2-parent household, or if it was a 1-parent, that's another form of emotional trauma. So and maybe I know who Mojo is. Thanks for joining. So one thing that I would say that people may be challenged by is this notion of healing. So people believe time heals all, and that's a myth. Time doesn't. Time actually makes it worse. It's like if you walk in the woods on the same path year after year, that path becomes more pronounced. And that's the same thing that happens with trauma, that you don't deal with it. It becomes more pronounced. You might sweep it under the rug. You might sweep it under the rug and suppress it, but as soon as something happens, there's this trigger that happens, and you may not even understand why it's there, but it goes back to when you were 5 years old. So So
Lady J, let me get your input on that, Lady J.
What's that?
I agree, Mr. Santos. I will read that comment, Brice.
Samantha says, I agree with Mr. Santos, and I believe it applies to everyone. I don't believe the U, and that's capital YOU, in the title of the book. It excludes women. It's a two-way street. Great points.
Okay, I like that. But Lady J, the question was, about bringing baggage.
But let me just put a bow on what I was saying.
Oh, okay.
Hold on, Lady J. Let him tie it up.
The way you really get rid of baggage is counterintuitive. You confront it. You take it head on and you deal with it. And you'll be surprised if you talk about it. If you talk about it over and over, like keep repeating it, there's a method for intentionally confronting it and making it really kind of disappear. And I don't care how traumatic the incident was. It could be rape. It could be being beaten by the police. Parents' abuse. You can actually untrigger that trigger.
Whoa, okay, hold on 1 second. Right? Lady J, hold that thought. We're going to take a 30-second, fill up your drink. You know what I'm saying? It's off the chain. I love it. I appreciate the shares, too. I appreciate the shares. Shouts out to y'all.
Let's go to commercial, G.
We're going to go to...
Let's go to that video challenge.
We're going to go to a commercial right quick, and then we're going to come back with Lady J going to answer up on the baggage. Let's go.
Right here, man. Cocktails.
He sure is.
What's up, guys? This is Sunny with Lavish Recovery Care. Sending a shout out to my guys over at Cocktails and Cigars. What's up, G Money, Doc Holiday, and Lowery, and your boy Brice. Make sure you check them out every Monday night at 7 p.m. for the Cocktails and Cigars podcast, hottest podcast in the land, shutting it down. And Lavish is one of the proud sponsors. Make sure you tune in every Monday night at 7 p.m. and take this M. Lowery Cocktails and Cigars Challenge with me, because I need a cocktail and a cigar. Cause it's Monday. Cause it's Monday. Yeah. All right, cocktails and cigars every Monday night. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yo,
I like
we
that.
don't want our sponsor to quit her day job. You know what I'm saying?
We
But
like that. We
she
like
did
that.
her thing, lavish. That's right. You know what I'm saying? If you would like to get a nice massage, if you would like to get a relaxation, Lavish is our proud sponsor, and they do it big for us. But anyway,
go ahead, Lady J. Let's hear what you got.
Lady J, the baggage.
Let's go. Baggage claim. Baggage claim.
I just feel like, in order for people to stop focusing on the problem, they need to find a solution for it, so they won't have to keep holding on to it. Because the more you hold on, then you're gonna go to the next person. You're gonna go to the next person expecting something, but you still haven't heard from what the problem you got going on.
Right.
So that's how I feel about it. Find a solution, then the problem can be solved.
So
Find a solution, and the problem could be solved.
That is what is commonly practiced.
Right.
And most people never get to the source of the problem. And if you could really get to the source of the problem, so what most people do is look for a solution, and then they apply a solution to a symptom of the problem and can't understand why the pattern keeps repeating. So if you get to the source of the problem, most of the time what you're going to find is the real problem was your interpretation of what happened. In most cases.
And what do you mean by that? When you say what happened, what do you mean by that?
So, I give you a real situation. So, I know this woman. She was 5 years old. Well, this woman asked me, "Why do I always have to be right?" And I said, "Well, maybe when you were 5, you gave the wrong answer." She said, "Oh my God!" She said, "When I was 5, I was in a dentist's office in the waiting area, and there were other children and their parents. And the dentist came out, he opened the door, and he held something up and said, 'Hey, children, who knows what this is?' And she was like all enthusiastic, 'I know. And she answered, and he said, 'Wrong.' She said in that moment, she kind of zoned out, and she doesn't even know what the other kids said or what it was. All she could think of was how stupid and how embarrassing she was. So that was a trigger in her life of giving wrong answers. So she ends up fighting people to avoid feeling
giving the wrong. Yes.
She was in that dentist's office.
I know people like that too.
So that was the source of her problem. So just giving her a solution and saying, you have to learn to listen to people and don't try to be right like that. She had to get to the source of it, which was a 5-year-old girl in a dentist's office. And it wasn't that she was stupid and embarrassed. It was her interpretation. That's what she believed. So she spent her whole life trying to avoid being stupid and embarrassed.
Wow. Okay.
Well, we're gonna go ahead, Lady J. I know you called in to check in with us. You got a lot going on. You actually in the studio right now. We ain't gonna hold you up too much.
What you got? What you got coming up, Lady J?
Wait a minute, G.
Hold on. I got a show performance August 11th.
Yeah.
Okay, let her get her shots out, Doc.
Well, I mean, you just cut me off. Right. Damn. Listen.
You make a nigga want ice cream.
Well, I can't help you, gay, bro.
Dang. All right, Lady J, the DJ 305 8th annual Black Gold Leo's birthday edition. That's featuring the 69 boys. Doors open at 8 p.m. Show starts at 9 p.m. Dream City, 6387 West Colonial Drive, Orlando, Florida. be there.
I want to see y'all there now.
Y'all make sure y'all check that out, man. It's going down at Dream City, man. Thursday. That's a Thursday
We'll
night.
be there later, Jay. I don't know about these other gay
So
ass.
go ahead.
So Doc, finish your point. Finish your thought, Doc.
Yeah, so go.
Well, I appreciate y'all. Love y'all.
All right.
We love you too.
All right, Doc, man. What I want to ask you, man, is what do you do when you got two people that's in love but not in love? They in lust. They in lust love.
Well, I actually already addressed that. Those are just nature's way of making sure you have sex.
So lust love is sex only.
That's just your biochemicals making you feel good around a person. And
Right.
you know, without breaking all that down, there are lots of reasons why you can look at a man or look at a woman. You know, when a woman sees a certain guy, she may have certain images, preconceived notions of what the ultimate man is for her. And when she sees that in a dude, man, that dopamine and oxytocin, all this stuff, and she feels good. He hasn't even said a word yet.
Okay,
But Bones say sex isn't love.
Do you
That's
think?
what Bones says.
Do you think one man and one woman can give each other what they need in a relationship, in a full committed relationship, marriage or relationship? Do you think one man or one woman can give each other what they need? Is that enough for them?
Yes.
Okay. Because we had another guest on here, we had Satsy B, and she's also an author of a book, and she came on and said that there's no way you can get what you need from one individual when it comes to a relationship or love.
So I would ask where she learned that.
Yeah, what sex to be at? What she said that at? I mean, she said that on the comment line or on your line?
No. She said that on the last show that she was on, Cocktails and Cigars.
Okay, but is she
what we gonna do, G? Hold on.
Is she here to present herself?
No, what we gonna do?
I don't want to hear nothing for no sex to be, and she ain't fucking here.
Yeah, what we gonna do? We gonna bring her back and you back together.
I'm with Dr.
Look,
Doc, I'm with you, bro. She ain't here with this all this shit she said last week. That shit don't matter. I mean, last 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Doc, chew her ass up when she get on the show. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? All this shit she saying, hey man, what you think about my sex life? All that shit there, you know what I'm saying? Doc, I need her here.
All right, let's go to commercial. We'll be right back, y'all.
I need her here, Doc.
Dr. Santos.
With Dr. Ted Santos. We'll be right back.
Cocktails and Cigars. All right. We are back right here, man. Cocktails and Cigars, man. Hottest podcast /brand out there in the world. And we here with Mr. Ted, Dr. Ted Santos in the building. Talking about these relationships and trying to get these answers. Time to get the answers to the test.
That's tough. Okay, Doc. Hey, man, I'm telling you, Doc, how I feel. I'm on your side, man. If they ain't really in the building and asking questions, I mean, I want to see somebody. You got any questions for my man Doc? You know what I'm saying? Call in or either put it on the comment line, and we'll rephrase it. We'll recite it. But if you got any questions for my man Doc and his new book, let him know about the new book, please.
Dr. Ted Santos.
Ted Santos.
Santos.
Find it everywhere.
Here is why you can't find love. No. It's a very good read, Doctor. It really is.
Yeah.
I was looking forward to this interview because every time you come, I learn something. I really do.
Yeah.
And I'm into just gaining that knowledge. You know what I'm saying? How to better my relationship. How to if it's about gaining wealth, if it's about anything that's going to give me knowledge.
Right.
Man. At this point in my life, that's what I'm about. So I really appreciate you coming through, man. Taking time out your day.
Me too.
Right.
Because the three of us are married, so we definitely need to know about these relationships.
Oh yeah, we need all the help we can.
Yeah, we need all the help we can get, all the understandings, all the communication, all the nuggets.
Yes.
All three. You already said all three of them is married. You know what I'm saying?
You can tell which one is not.
Right. And you know what I'm saying? Hey, but listen, Doc.
He needed to.
Don't go by. Listen. The old guy down there on the bottom, you know what I'm saying? Don't go by, you know what I'm saying? A lot of these guys' statement, like I said, hey, I would love to find the right, you know what I'm saying? I mean, relationship, and you know what I'm saying? I think I really have found that, and you know, I would love to hear your pointers, you know, to enlighten me, you know, because I think you're saying some good stuff. I mean, you're saying some good stuff, but I want to know the difference between the sex and the love. You know, I want to know the difference. So I would buy your book. I mean, to really find out the difference between, because when a person say, hey man, I love you. You know what I'm saying? Like Brice was saying, I want to go back to my man Brice. He was saying, hey man, she deserves love. You know, he was saying about his wife. And I understand that, but okay, where was it at the beginning? Did we not? Okay, yes, she deserves love now. Okay, but we talking about when they was at the beginning. When they was at the beginning, how did it determine? You know that. You know.
You asking me that, or you asking me?
Hold on,
I don't care who answers. Shit.
All right, hold on. Let me put this plug in. Right now, you're watching Cocktails and Cigars, and we're live with Dr. Ted Santos. And if
he got some more private shit going on.
Make sure you call in 44955-8651. Call in right now and let's talk to the doctor himself, Ted Santos.
So Money, I can answer some part of your question.
Okay.
James Moore asked the question. He said, why do people in cultures that have arranged marriages claim to be in love after a period of time? Are they lying? So this is a good point because people underestimate arranged marriages. So if we just look here in the U.S., now if we look at civilization, period.
Okay.
What's been happening here in maybe the past 60, 70 years is couples have been figuring it out on their own. Throughout history, your parents, grandparents, uncles, aunts were all involved in your choice of a spouse. So if I'm a smooth player, I know how to say the things and do the things to make you to get those. And I may not know the technical terms, but I can get these biochemical secretions to just keep pumping. I'm like a drug dealer, basically. Like heroin gets dopamine going, and I know how to get you feeling good constantly. Like I'm blinded with dopamine. So I'm basically a drug dealer. But if I have to now go through your father, your brothers, your grandfather, your uncles, your mother, your grandmother, I can't. That won't work on them. So not only are they going to vet me, they're going to go check out my family. And what they're looking for is are we compatible with family values? Because like I said before, it's compatibility. All the research shows, not like we have things in common because we like the same music and we like to party and we like to, travel. Like those are things that people who have the same color, and those things change over time. But your family values generally stick with. So there's a guy in my gym. He's from India. He's 28 years old. He's an engineer. He's got a great job. And last year, the end of last year, he went home. He told his parents, "I'm ready to get married." He's 28, I think. And his parents made some phone calls, but basically found his wife. It was a long process of due diligence, meaning the families had to check each other out to make sure this was legit. Are we legit? And, are we, as people say, equally yoked in socioeconomics? Does this family, do they have drug problems? Do they have health problems? Like, are we compatible with all these things? And man, this guy is excited. His wife is going to be coming here soon. But what happens when you have that compatibility and you actually can work things together, do things together, you listen to one another, you're seeing things, and if you have the ability to negotiate, people think negotiation is just for business. If you have the ability to talk things through, you're going to start developing an affinity for that person. Like, I really like you. Then over time, I really like being with you. I love, it's almost like love is a declaration. So if you really put power in your word and you say to a woman, "I love you because I said so, and my word is my bond, and every action that I take is supports and will reflect what I said, I love you."
Right.
It's hard to shake that if you're a man.
Yes. I like that, Doc.
If a pretty skirt comes along and you just start looking at the other skirt, then you're not a man of your word, right? It's okay to look, but if you start chasing other skirts, then you're not a man of your word.
And let me say this, Doc. Let me add this on. Like I said, I respect my three other gentlemen that's on the podcast as well. Doc, Brice. These guys are married, and like I said, I kind of look at it as far as with my business. I mean, I work for guys. I drove the dump truck for other guys, and I watch them make mistakes. Now, when I got my own dump truck, I felt like I didn't want to make the mistakes that these three other guys that I work for. I didn't want to make that mistake. And now these guys that I work for, they work for me now. So, I respect all Brice, I respect Doc, I respect Mark in the marriages. But what I'm saying to you is, I'm not saying anything bad about their relationship, because their relationships are beautiful. I mean, I take my hats off to those guys, serious. But like I said, I don't want to make the same mistake. And I put it with the truck, and so I would like to hear, your opinion, and I like to hear other people's opinion, because when I do what I do, then like I said, it's just like truck driving. I just want to make it where these guys work for me now. So if that sums it up, and that's what I'm saying. When you say love, I really want to find the definition, the right way. The right.
So you want love to work for you? You want
that's what he's saying. That's what he's saying.
Huh?
He want love to work for him.
You want it to work for you.
Yeah, I mean, and Dr. Santos, he's giving me good advice, and I respect it. I respect it, and I would read the book. Matter of fact, I'm going to, I mean, could the people get the book right now?
Absolutely. Yeah.
They can get the book on Amazon.
Amazon. Yes.
Okay.
Kindle. I got it on Kindle.
Okay, you got it on Kindle?
Yeah.
Okay, but I would love to get the book, and I would love to read it and get a clear understanding, because I respect you.
Yeah. Let me
go ahead, Brice.
Yeah, let me ask you this,
I
Doc.
want to respond to what Money said.
Oh, okay.
Because this is he's bringing up something really, really, really important. Like people expect love to be magic, right? That's what we've learned from the love
Show
story.
me the magic.
Fairy tale.
It's just going to magically happen, and we're going to have all these good feelings. And that's why I say love is not a feeling, right? So, when you ask for a definition, this is the best way I can answer. Love is
all ears.
Love is a creative act. So love is something that you create. This is the complex way to say it. Love is something that you create from nothing, but it's between the two people in your creation.
Right.
So in the book, I talk about how when two people come together, they make a third person.
Whoa.
So that third person, the third person is a combination of the two of you together. Right. So whatever you put into it, that's what the relationship will have. So that you're creating that third person together. So if what you're creating is animosity, competition, or it's only about sex, and you have to feed me good feelings every day, then that probably won't be love, but it'll be an entitlement kind of thing. You owe me.
Let me ask you this, Doctor. What do you feel about that the show that comes on, and me and my wife, we watch it, and it's very entertaining. Married at First Sight. What do you feel about something like that? You know, because that's an arranged type situation.
I am unable to take your.
And what do you feel about reality shows such as that?
I stopped watching television 10 years ago, so I haven't seen it.
Wrong show, Brice. You stopped watching 10 years ago.
Hold on, wait a minute, guys. We had a question that was just put up. Can we put that question back up for Dr.
Who that, PJ?
What's up, PJ?
Go ahead and read that, Brice.
Brice, can a woman negotiate her body for love since she's not entitled to it?
PJ off the chain. PJ, you doing too goddamn much.
I think PJ's in the UK.
Hey, but look here, Doctor.
Hey, let him
hold on, let him get this one. I want him to get this one.
Can a woman negotiate her body for love since she's not entitled to it?
Yeah, I mean, that's like saying you can negotiate your hand for love. Like see, I have a hand, and I'm not my hand. I have a body, I'm not my body.
My body, right.
So my body and my hand doesn't create love. I mean, my hand can create some good feelings, and so can my body, but that doesn't mean love.
So can she negotiate it for love, though? That's the question, Doctor.
She can negotiate it. Well, in the times we live in, you'll probably negotiate it for money and favors.
Yeah, I agree. I agree, Doc. I agree.
Hey, I have a quick question. Do the arranged marriages, does the statistic show that they have more success than a regular traditional marriage?
2% divorce rate.
Huh?
2% divorce rate.
Whoa. Arranged marriages have 2% divorce rate.
And the guy in my gym said 85, still today in the 21st century, 85% of marriages are arranged in India. So
and why do you think that is? Why do you think that has such a higher percentage than a traditional marriage?
Because it's what I was saying. For millennia, your parents and family have been involved in your choice of spouse. So they're looking for compatibility, and they can see things that maybe you don't see yet, right? You're looking for good feelings, and the person, a good player, can give you good feelings. Just like a woman who knows what she's doing, she can give you the good feelings.
But she can't.
But compatibility is what your family, that's what they're looking for. So we're trying it on our own now, and it's failing. We're trying to figure out, like, I don't need you, mom and dad. I don't need you, aunt and uncle. I can figure this out. And what's guiding us is love stories in Hollywood.
So let me ask you this real quick. So are you insinuating are saying that we should practice more arranged marriages in the U.S.?
Or some form of it. So as a father, that you need to vet that dude for your daughter. Even
You
for
need
your
to
son.
you need to say that again there, Doc. You need to vet that.
As a father, you need to not be afraid to vet him hard. And with today's like social media, you can research it.
Yes. Doc, man, you is off the chain, man. We need about a couple more hours with you, man. But I mean, this Doc, you something else, man. You something else, Doc. I got to go. I got to say you something else, man. I got to give you nothing but props, man.
Wait a second. Brice was asking me something, and we got off.
Go ahead, let's go.
It was kind of along the same lines of what Mark was just saying about arranged, and you guys were just saying about arranged marriages. And I know you say you don't watch the television show, but it's a very good show.
Right.
So if I set up my marriage, I'll be okay, Brice?
Hold on, wait a minute, Brice. You talking about the Love and Marriage Boot Camp?
Well, no, it's called marriage at first sight. To where psychologists and
I don't think me personally that those type of shows going to be successful because you can't microwave a marriage like that. It takes time. In my personal opinion.
Well, it's kind of like what Doc's saying. They kind of looking at certain things in the characters and vetting certain things and comparing the two couples together and figuring that okay it could be, but they got what about a 50-50 success rate?
I don't know if it's
none of those shows are. I haven't seen any of those shows produce a successful
they got about a
couple.
50-50 success
So
rate.
they basically saying that they set it up right then, Brice. I'm trying to get a full understanding.
Yeah,
right. They have the marriage first, and then the relationship after the marriage.
But before they had a marriage,
I don't agree to that, Brice.
Before they had a marriage, they like Doctor said Santos say. They vet each individual,
exactly,
right,
and then they compare them. They put them together.
Right.
So it's not like I mean, with anybody.
I seen that, and it doesn't. To me, it doesn't. It just.
But they got about a 50-50 success.
I don't even think it's a 50-50, Doc. I mean, my personal opinion. I don't think because they just basically going off. I mean, it's like an illusion. It's like an illusion.
Well, I mean,
Doc, when you agree, it's like an illusion.
I follow the show though. So
it could be. So the guy who I was talking about in India, he went home like this past December and came back in February already married.
Right. So but see the show, and I'm just saying that the aspect of the show that interests me is that it's not about excuse me.
Not about attractive.
It's not about attraction because you don't see your spouse until you get married.
Oh, you don't see him?
You talk to him?
No.
No.
But I seen another show that was
really like Coming to America.
Dude,
no. I'm talking about. I seen where they actually.
Hold on, wait a
person.
minute. Doc want to say something. Go ahead.
Okay, go ahead, Doc. God damn.
Go ahead, Doc.
If you don't see them or speak to them,
go ahead, Doc.
Well, he is a guest on the show.
That's a hard one. That's a hard one. If you don't,
hey, hold on, Doc. I'm trying to figure out which Doc we talking about. This goddamn Doc in the red or this Doc in the bow tie?
We talk about the Doctor of Love.
Okay, Doc. Hey, Doc. Hold on, Doc. This other Doc, that Doc gets the.
Come on, man. It's about you right now. Let's go, Doc.
Okay.
Yeah. Without seeing the person like that, they're reaching. That's reaching. I mean, I get the point because they want to look at the profile of the person, so they are doing the vetting. But the difficult part is you can't be in someone's mind and know what they find attractive.
Right.
Yeah.
So you may have all these other things going, and I find this person unattractive, and the whole thing just falls apart. Now I'm struggling to make it work.
Yes.
That's why I'm so blown away by the numbers that you just gave. That you saying 2% of arranged marriages get divorced.
Well,
that's why that number is blowing me away.
No, right. This guy, the way this works, this guy in India, before he even went, his parents sent the girl's parents a picture The girl looked at it and said, "Let's move forward."
Whoa.
Oh, okay.
And so
Whoa.
then they spoke on the phone, and he asked her and said, "Look, are your parents forcing you to do this? Because I don't want to be in that." So she said, "No, no, no." And he asked her, "Do you find me attractive?" She's like, "Yeah, I want to keep talking to you." So the families got to know one another, and then they got to know one another, and then they said, "All right." But that's still arranged. They had some input into that.
But let me ask you this though, Doc. Say for instance, if she look at him and then they get, "Oh, we can go for it," and they still not, don't make it, not compatible. Maybe if say for instance she wasn't initially attracted to the person,
right,
and she really got to know him, there's other characteristics that she could have really been attracted to, and that could have been the best mate that she could have ever had, But she just just put it aside because you're not physically what I'm attracted to.
Yeah, look, there are probably some people, right? So if I'm a guy who likes women who have athletic bodies, and I'm going to contradict what I'm saying. And a woman who's overweight has all these things that I like, we're not going to be compatible because there's this one thing about discipline, right, that she's not going to have. So if I have a life that's committed to, great health, she's going to have a hard time understanding me and how I live in that kind of world, and we're going to be incompatible. Like, she's going to be okay with me gaining weight, and I'm not. So I'd rather be with a woman who says, "Hey, you better keep it together, right?
You better keep up."
Yeah,
but
gotta keep up.
But also
mentally,
you mentally and physically keeping it together, right?
Okay.
So,
hey Doc, man, listen, we're gonna take a quick commercial break, man. It's been beautiful, man, with you, man. I can't do nothing but give you no respect.
When we come back, though, I wanna
wrap
come
up.
back. I wanna elaborate on that, though.
Okay, we're gonna wrap up after we come back. You know what I'm saying? So Doc, you know what I'm saying? A little bit more.
No,
we're gonna wrap up. And then we you know what I'm saying? I mean, the clock is speaking for
it's
itself.
ticking. But tonight
It's
we going over tonight. We got Dr. Ted Santos in the building.
I didn't even start talking about money and really. I didn't start some of the other stuff, but we can do that.
We're gonna
get into.
I want to get into some of the other things that you want to talk about.
I want to respond to your physical attraction question when we come back.
That's perfect.
Okay, we're gonna get into a commercial break real quick, Doc. We got more, man. Don't you go nowhere, man. Hey, man, y'all locked in the Cocktails and Cigars. Stay locked, man. This shit only happens on Cocktails and Cigars. Only happens. Cocktails and Cigars. Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay,
you know what it is.
Right
here, man. Cocktails and Cigars.
Baby.
My man,
we on the relationship questions and topics tonight, man. I tell you what, we're trying to get it in. And Doc, go ahead and pick it up where we left off right before we went to break.
Okay. Doc, you said something about the physical attraction may not be there, and that could hinder the relationship, right? Pretty much, right? So what I'm saying, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
All right, so what I'm saying if everything else is there, couldn't that something? Isn't that something that they can work towards by working out? Doing physical. If you really love the person,
See, there you go. It's all
Throw that L word in there.
you love the person,
I
right?
mean, what if you got all the other qualities in?
So see, that's part of what I wanted to talk about. It's like
Well,
guys,
okay.
they end up getting married and say, well, because you really love the person, except you married someone who does not have the skills to create a great relationship, and you find out that you married a disaster, and what you thought was love was just chemical reactions, right? That they're these biochemical secretions that make you feel good, and you mistake it for love. So if a woman was committed to her physical health, she would have done that before she met me. Because if she did do that, she would have a certain mindset of discipline and commitment that you can only get by engaging in those sort of activities. So there's a part of my life that will be a foreign language to her, and it could easily be in conflict with her. In fact, as we go down the line in marriage, and I remain healthy, and maybe she's not as healthy, she may be more worried about me looking at other women, which is going to create what people call insecurity. And now we have problems when there really wasn't a problem.
Right. Okay. And some women, they like you because you accept them as they are. They, you know what I'm saying? They feel like they could be relaxed around you. They could be, more comfortability around you. Meaning, whether you like them, whether they skinny, medium, fat, or whatever. I mean, so some women like that, Doc. I mean, it's the health I do understand. That's real important. But some people, women like you because you accept them as they are.
But see, what you're throwing out is the most important part is compatibility. And if you throw out compatibility just to try and prove I like you the way you are, only to find out we're not compatible, now we're fighting about it. I know cats in the gym who married women who were, gorgeous, and then the woman just became obese, and
wow.
You can see he's angry, but this is not the woman I married. I didn't sign up for this, but she may have been when she was younger, but she didn't have that kind of commitment to her health, so she just let it go, and now he doesn't even want to touch her anymore.
Well, maybe she had. What do you do when maybe she had a 6-pack when y'all met and she had kids?
Doc, these are the mistakes I don't want to make. So this is why I'm, I'm trying to find out.
Now she's not feeling secure like she did before.
There are too many women out there who had children, so I'm not.
So you saying that's not an excuse for a woman just because she has kids and couldn't keep her weight under control?
There are too many women out there who have children. You know who Drea Michelle is?
Right.
Drea Michelle?
Yeah.
The light skin from.
Does she have a nice body?
Yeah.
Yes.
She has children too.
Right.
So
Doc say no excuse. Hit the gym.
No
excuse. Well, no.
He didn't say that.
No.
That's what I'm getting.
No. Find a man who has the same values as you. Find a man who doesn't care about that stuff.
Gotcha.
Right. Then you have shared values, right? It's not important to him. That's irrelevant.
But to some men, that may be relevant.
Some men,
then you get the wrong person if that's the case, basically.
Find someone who's compatible. Right.
Compatible. I like that.
So basically, find someone that doesn't care about physical attraction.
Right.
So that's the conversation she needs to have, I guess, at the beginning of the relationship. So so if I have kids and I blow up a little bit, are you still going to be as attractive to me as you are right now? Basically, they're going to be like, I don't know. Depends on how much. I don't know.
Let me tell you how I this is real world. How I've handled women, and maybe I know them for 30 days. I said, I like the way you look. I love your body. And I think you like mine. Yes. So what I know is when you walk into a room, there's a certain impact. When you walk out the door, the world sees you and men respond. The world responds to you a certain way. And who you become is part of how the world responds to you. If you become fat, the world will no longer respond to you that way, and you will no longer be the person that I met. Therefore, if you get fat,
if you become fat,
we're done.
God, dog. Santos, you the gangster of love.
Hey, read the comment PJ made, Brice.
You will get cut from the team if you.
Well, PJ said.
Wait. Didn't they tell Shaq he had too much weight on him off season, right?
Kobe did, yeah.
So they were like, you need to drop some weight, right? If you want to stay on the team.
Well, that's what you
read the comment.
Shaq said, I'm still gonna produce 25 and 15.
PJ said it's out of insecurity why men gets married, since women will always attract more sexual partners than men.
That's an interesting thing. So one of the things I think is men get sucked in because they told you love her, so you should marry her. And if you, as a man, you don't really know how to vet the woman, then you get pulled into that trap, right? And I don't want to be alone, right? So then it could end up looking like what he's saying. If you've developed yourself, right? And my book literally takes people on a journey of transformation, like to better know yourself. The better you know things about yourself, and there are a whole lot of things that you don't even know you don't know about yourself. When you start peeling those layers down and seeing you, then it becomes easier to know who's compatible with you. And you can pick someone who's right for you. They may not be right for anyone else except for you, right? It's just customized for you. Divorce, what do you call it? Marriage rates are the lowest they've been in U.S. history, except the affluent classes continue to marry and they have a low divorce rate, like 20% or just barely 20%. Because there's something about a team of being together as a husband and wife that allows you to accomplish other things in life. So there are benefits, but what they have found is that people who are more affluent are better at finding out who's compatible with them. And they may even have some support from other family members. You know, they may be more willing to listen to make sure they don't choose someone incompatible.
Right. So would you say? I think I heard you say this before, that a marriage is kind of sort of like running a corporation or a business agreement.
A marriage is a legal binding contract. It's a contract that's sanctioned by the government. So think about it. Why would you want some third party writing a contract and you have no say in what the contract is? So I think for any man, it would be an error to not have an addendum to that legal binding contract called marriage. And an addendum is called the prenuptial agreement. So, and it's not a one-page document. It could be 10 pages, and you want to cover a lot of ground, including it needs to explicitly state that she's not signing this under duress. She's not being forced to sign it. Like she understands it. This is her will, and she agrees to everything that's in it. It needs to spell that out so she cannot go to court and say, "Oh, I didn't understand and you forced me," and blah blah blah. But you have a right to create an addendum to the government's marriage contract. So, and if you want to go into business with someone, is it because I love this person, or is there some compatibility that you're looking for? I'm a finance guy, and he's an operations and sales guy, right? So we as a business, we can play a role.
Hey, that definitely clears it up, Doctor. I mean, looking at it from that perspective, I mean, that makes a lot of sense, you know. Going into some type of a contractual agreement such as that, you got to be able to be compatible with that partner, any business partner. So, yeah.
I mean,
about that. I mean, who was it? Was it Chris Rock or something said that you don't have to be a everybody need a prenup, not somebody that make 10 million. If you make 30,000 and she won't have, he said, I'm not moving back home with my mama because you ain't in love. You know what I mean? So I think everybody do need a prenup. It's that serious of an agreement.
Well, and more than just money, you can put other things in that prenuptial agreement. You know, if like we have an agreement, if you go out of line with this kind of stuff, then you know you walk with nothing. You just walk. You came in, you go out with what you came in with. That Donald Trump, to his first wife, had a really good prenup because his prenup said if he divorces his wife, he gets $99 million. Well, she contested it and said, well, I didn't know he was going to have this much money, so he owes me more. And she really lost because they ended up adding another $5 million, which was nothing for him. And so she ended up getting like $104 million. So, you know, the promise was 99, she got 104, and she had to walk with that. And she got everything else that was laid out in the prenup, the house and whatever else. So he had a pretty solid.
Wow. All right, Dr. Santos, we're going to go to break right now, but when we come back, we want you to get your final thoughts, your final words, you know, whatever you want the viewers to take, you know, away from this. And like I said, it's been a very interesting conversation. Let's go to break and let's come back with more Dr. Santos.
Right here. Don't move. Cocktails and Cigars.
What's up, you guys? It's your girl, Tiffany Polite, realtor with La Rosa Realty, downtown Orlando, here watching Cocktails and Cigar with my boys, G-Money and Doc Holliday.
Hey, yo, what's up? It's your boy, Daddy Black, 95 South. Hey, when I'm chilling out with Cocktails and Cigars, baby, with my boy, Doc Holliday and G-Money. Whoop, there it is. You know how we do it, baby. Florida style.
This your boy, C-No, man, a.k.a. Chris Jackson. You know what I'm saying? Cocktails and Cigars, man. Y'all fuck with the boy, man. The boy doing big shit, man. Y'all better tighten up, baby. Grab your cocktail, nigga, a cigar.
Here with Cocktails and Cigars, G-Money and Doc Holliday. They're awesome people. We love them. They're great people. All right. Thanks, sir.
What's up, y'all? I'm Shy. And you're watching Cocktails and Cigars with G-Money and Doc Holliday.
Oh, damn, my bad.
Hello, this is Dapper by Truck Turner. I sit back with a glass of yak and my cigar with my boy G-Money and Doc Holliday.
This Big Black. You're watching Cocktails and Cigars with my man Doc Holliday and G-Money. Come on, man.
Woo. All right. We are back. I have one quick question before we shut it down. I heard in one of your previous interviews that you did, you said that you received a phone call when you was 21 years old that changed your life. What was that phone call about?
I no longer had parents. I buried my parents together side by side. And I was 21 and the oldest of four. So imagine my brother was 19 and my sister was 12 and 16. So that's life changing.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Well, Doctor, man, we definitely appreciate you coming back on the show, man. We definitely got to bring you back because obviously we didn't cover everything.
It's a lot more holes to go down.
It's a lot more we need to unravel to get to this thing called.
This relationship thing is a big onion.
Yeah, why we can't find love. We need to find out. But I think I found love. I'm in love. So we're gonna keep searching, keep digging, and help the ones that's in love stay in love. So we definitely gonna bring you back, man, if you open to coming back. And we definitely want to bring you. I'm gonna try to work on this sexy. So we got to bring a female perspective on.
Ooh, that'll be exciting.
Yeah.
Doc.
So we're gonna work on that, and man, we appreciate you.
Yeah.
Man, and good luck with everything you got going on. I noticed you've been doing some motivation speaking. Are you doing any speaking on love? Or are you just doing like empowerment seminars, or what type of motivational speaking are you doing?
So I'm in the business of producing miracles. That's what I do for a day job. And CEOs of mid-sized, large companies, they hire me when they want to create a breakthrough, except they're not sure how to do it with their existing resources. So I work with CEOs and other executives to create disruptive strategies and then transform corporate culture. And you'd be surprised tools that I'm using in corporate America, how relevant they are in your personal relationship life, because it's all about transforming mindset. And transformation isn't some place you arrive at. Like you get to the top of the mountain and say, I won. It's something that never happens, never stops.
Okay. All right, well, you guys got anything before we let Doc go?
No, I just again I appreciate you, Doc. Very interesting guest. You're one of our favorite guests here on Cocktail and Cigars, man, and we appreciate you coming back and blessing us with some more nuggets, man. You know, about relationship, and I look forward to the next conversation. So
we get smarter every time you on about
relationship. Every time you come on, we get smarter.
Maybe next time I can bring together how corporate and intimate relationships are, how much they're so effective. How it's really kind of one. We don't see them as two different things.
Definitely look at that. Well, man, Doc, anything you want to leave the viewers with before you get out of here?
Anything I want to leave who with? The girls?
The viewers.
Oh, viewers. Okay. Looking for love can be a trap. So, you know, you can spend your life chasing love and looking after it, or you can spend your life training to be like a gold medal Olympian in the world of relationships. So it's really about your own personal development, so that when you meet someone who has the same kind of commitment to development, that you all will have compatibility. The more you know about yourself, the easier it becomes to choose someone who's right. So it's not love, it's developing yourself. And the love comes out of the two of you knowing how to create that great relationship. My pleasure, guys. Thank you.
Wow. One more time, go ahead and shout how they can get the book again.
Sure. The book is called Here's Why You Can't Find Love. You know it if it looks just like that. No imitations. You can find it on Amazon, Kobo, Walmart. So it's everywhere. Barnes & Noble has it also electronically. So working on. We're here. We're still live.
Go, Doc.
Okay.
All right.
Playing magical chairs.
Yes, that was a test.
But okay, again, here's why you can't find love. Dr. Ted Santos, man. Y'all make sure y'all go get that book. It's on Amazon, Kindle. Make sure you go get it, man. Support. It's a good book. Man, we look forward to bringing you back. We can't wait, Doc. We can't wait.
All right. All right, Doc. All right.
That's great.
We'll see you next time, Doc.
Got it. Take care. Have a great evening.
All right, you too.
Bye.
All right.
Yeah, man, it is crazy. We don't know where our other co-host went. I guess he's back trying to find love, you know, trying to work on some of those, some of the suggestions, advice he got from Dr. Ted Santos. He's already trying to put it to work. So we're gonna go ahead and keep the show rolling, man. We gotta keep it going. Cocktail Cigars, man, one of the hottest podcasts or show, whatever you want to call it, in the world, man. We going global, man. Y'all lay around for it, man. We getting ready to go global. Cocktail Cigars, let's pay some bills, and when we come back, we're going to go ahead and close it out. Yo boy Brice and M. Lowery, Doc Holiday. Let's go.
Right here. Cocktails and Cigars.
All right.
Yes, sir. We back. One of the hottest shows in the land, Cocktail and Cigars, man.
That's right.
Hey, man. Hey, great show, man. Shout out to Ted
Great show,
Santos.
man.
Man, hey,
Amazing
man,
show.
appreciate him. I appreciate him. Shout out to Lady J, too.
Yeah.
And
Everybody
also,
that called in and commented.
All right. Shout out to City Boy J, man. You want to read his comment, Brice?
City Boy J say global podcast for the OGs. Yeah, man, that's what we all about here. Who still want to gain knowledge, loving the show, and man, hey, listen, we appreciating you, man. Stay locked in every Monday night, 7:00, and hey, just join in with us, man. It's the community. Cocktail and Cigars is the community. It's a movement.
That's right, baby. Shout out to everybody tuning in. Maisha, Staples. Shout out to Kimberly, and also shout out to your boy Corey. That's right, Corey Coco. Shout him out, man.
Yes, shout out to Miss Samantha Banks in the building.
Man, but before we get out of here, let's go ahead and let's try to, can we slide that dance of the weekend before we get out of here? I know we kind of got off our regular schedule. We're going to slide that in real quick if we can.
Cocktails and Cigars.
Niggas don't make shit, think big getters. My Detroit players, Tim's for my hooligans in Brooklyn. Dead right, in the head right, Biggie there, air night. Papa been school since days of under rules.
Yeah.
This shit is going down in Asia, man. Going down in Asia, baby.
I love these
That means
videos.
we can get down on a dirt road. It don't matter where you at, baby. You can get down. You can bring joy to the world no matter where you at.
Okay.
That's right. Hey.
Also, shout out to A-View. Peace, brothers. Great
Peace
show. All right.
Peace unto you, my brother.
I know, right?
Peace.
But man, hey, closing remarks, man. We're gonna go ahead and y'all ready to sum it on up, close it on
Let's do
out.
it, man. Let's do it.
Well, I go ahead and start first, man. I go ahead and do the honors. What I've taken from this, man, love is a big word, even though it's a 4-letter word. It's a big word. You can't conquer it all in just the word love. So it's a lot of work got to go into it, man. And hey, man, we just got to keep working towards love, man. That's what I got to say about it.
Hey, I hear that.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead.
No, I know yours gonna be real deep, Mark. So
go ahead.
Let me get mine out of the way. Yeah, I want to leave on yours because I know it's gonna be something. But you know, when I think about the show and I just think about life today, I think about potential. Man, we all have potential, man. Let's lock into our potential. Let's find our potential today, and let's test our potential. Let's test our potential, man, every day, and let's try to exercise. It's just like an exercise. Let's go ahead and exercise on those things, man, and heighten and improve our potential, and in relationships, in wealth, and just knowledge. Period. So, potential, man. Let's unlock our potential.
All right. Unlock that potential. I like that.
ATL.
ATL, shawty. Basically, man, what I got from the show, man, that I want to leave y'all with today, man, is being compatible. Find yourself somebody that's compatible. I met my wife in a sports bar, man. She was drinking a beer, yelling at the Laker game like a dude. And I was a, first team sports fan, all American or whatever you want to call it in high school and football and basketball and stuff. So when I saw her drinking a beer, yelling at the Laker game, I was like, ooh, that's interesting. I never saw that. So that's compatible. So, you know what I mean? She's an outdoors type of person. I'm an outdoors type of person. So be compatible. That's why we have so much fun together. I like to play golf. She don't play golf, but she'll say, I'll drive the cart and be your caddy. You know what I mean? She's participating. She don't say no to stuff like that. So, you know what I mean? So we can be more compatible and have fun and spend more quality time. Because that quality time is what they always mention in relationships, especially those women. They love that quality time. And so when you be more compatible, you can get in that quality time. So find yourself. And also I've learned today that you need to find some in-laws that's compatible as well. Because in-laws can mess a relationship up. if they don't get along. So you got to do some due diligence, and you got to do some vetting. You got to do some vetting and find out who's talking to your significant other on the other side, her girlfriends or her. Am I dating your girlfriends or am I dating you? Because I'm not getting all the benefits from dating your girlfriend. So why are you listening to them? You know what I mean? So it's so you gotta control all of that in a relationship.
You know what I think about Mark, and you're exactly right. But I think what made me really feel that my wife was compatible early on is how she acted around you guys, my friends and my family,
right?
And those tests during those times, and how you guys had just as much fun with her as she had.
Blend right in like when she was one of the fellas.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
So that was important. That was important to me. That was important.
That's why we love your wife.
You guys are important to me. And that was very important. So
And actually, me and your wife were friends before me and you.
Before me and you, that's right.
So hey, I can't do nothing but love. I gotta love Miss T.
That's right. That's right. So
anyway,
be compatible.
Man, shout out to everybody wife on the show. Shout out to G Money and his quest for looking for love. He come be here with us to close out his closing remarks. So we're gonna go ahead and just give him a shout out. Shout out to G Money.
Shout out G Money.
Quest for looking for love. But hey, man, this Cocktails and Cigars, man. We appreciate y'all. Y'all stay with us, man. Y'all our family, man. Without y'all, there's no us. Hey, man, until next time, next week, Monday night, 7 p.m. Cocktails and Cigars, man. We'll see y'all next week, man. Love y'all.
All right, man. See you guys at the TOP. Because that's where each and every one of you deserve to be. That's right.
I know you hate to see me shine, see me grind, but I'ma get it cause it's mine, yeah. I know you wanna see me down, see me crying, but you hate to know I'm